coin, fam. It's Bitget wallet. Hot picks and MemeX, let's do our thing. Tools so sharp, we're changing the game. Find the next 1000X, remember the name. Hot picks got the alpha top tier flow. AI meets hype, now your bags can grow. MemeX drops coins as they launch in sight. Solana, ETH, Tron, it's a trader's delight. Wow! Bitget wallet, the place to trade. Tools so smooth, every move gets paid. Real-time gems and liquidity too. Meme frenzy's here, it's all up to you. K-line charts, insights on display. Smarter trades made every single day. Profit in view, let your wallet ignite. Bitget wallet keeps your goals in sight. Yeah! Download now, don't let it wait. Bitget wallet where legends create. From meme coin trends to the trading flow, it's your go-to wallet, let's watch it grow. Download now, don't let it wait. Go! Bitget wallet where legends create. From meme coin trends to the trading flow, it's your go-to wallet, let's watch it grow!
Hello, and welcome to another live stream here with Bitget Wallet, where we are celebrating all things meme with our fantastic event called MemeWave. Of course, MemeWave is the largest free online meme conference spanning over 15 days with so many different conference style approach when we're talking about different panels from all different walks within the meme industry, giving you the biggest and the best alpha. Now, today we have yet again another fantastic stream, and we are talking about AI versus human creativity. And we're trying to determine who actually holds the future of memes. We have guests from Toshi, Lumi, Flapdos, and of course Meme Launch joining us today. And this is just again another fantastic opportunity to anybody here tuning in to get the latest alpha from within the space. Now, if you do enjoy what you're seeing today, please do hit that retweet button. Drop us a comment. We're going to be reading them live throughout today's session. And I'm just going to give a big shout out to some of the people in the comment section already. I can see Ava Sol, Kaka, Barry, Lamin Pang, Alessio, Shafiq, Thomas, Jake, Will, Ali. Thank you so much to everybody that has joined us so far. Now, without any further ado, let me introduce some of our guests. We're going to get them up one by one and give them the opportunity to come on, share what they've been up to, and a little bit about the project that they're here with today. I'm going to start off with Boris from Lumi. A warm welcome to you, Boris. Why don't you introduce who you are and who you're representing?
Hi, guys. Nice to meet you all. I represent Lumi. So it's basically our meme coin, and it's like combination of AI and art from our artists. It's also a AI agent, and yeah, we have some crazy plans to go into AI space and do a lot of funny and nice stuff. Yeah.
Really excited to hear from you today, hear of all Lumi's ideas and concepts. It's a project that I've been shared many times by some of the friends I've got within the space. So really looking forward to getting into that. Next up, I really want to get up to the stage, Tangerine. Now, welcome, Tangerine. Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us who you are and the project of which you are representing today.
Launch. Meme Launch is a wonderful project. it integrates with the AI agents and the Launchpad together. So our AI agents can capture the trending topics from the social medias and then automatically make it format it as the new meme tokens, then launch on our Launchpad. So the process is all automatically without the human interventions. Thanks.
That's awesome. A warm welcome to you today. Cannot wait to hear more of the exciting plans that you've got happening at the moment too. Next up, I would like to invite Irene to the stage. A warm welcome to you. Why don't you introduce yourself and the project or ecosystem you're here with today? Can you hear us, Irene? Have you got us there? I can't seem to hear you at the moment. I think while Irene is having some technical issues, we will get Arkham up. Warm welcome to you, Arkham. Thank you very much for joining us during today's session. How are you doing? Why don't you introduce yourself and your project again, please? Can you hear me there, Arkham? Boris, Tangerine, can you still hear me okay?
Hey guys, the audio is very, very choppy. I didn't get what I heard. Can you hear me? But nothing else.
Okay,
The
yes. Wondering
connection's
if you could
a
just
bit poor on
introduce
my end, I
yourself.
guess.
Yeah, if you could introduce yourself, that would be fantastic. Okay, I think we seem to be having some technical issues. Boris, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you, great.
Sorry?
I hear you, great.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this software
Yeah,
today.
just checking
Irene,
in. Can you hear me now?
yeah,
Yeah,
I
all
can.
good. All good.
All good. Okay, Irene, over to you. Why don't we introduce yourself and
Oh,
who you're here with
finally.
today?
Sure, yeah. Thanks everyone. So sorry for the tech issues. So I'm from the Flap team. We are actually a meme coin launchpad that we based on BNB chain originally, and right now we have migrated to EVM chains and also Solana and Tron ecosystems. So basically, we are working with many meme coin projects and teams. Also, we are working with some big ecosystems to carry out some funny product ideas. Yeah, also we are looking for some new ways, including AIs and also maybe designs. These are the kind of areas that we are looking to. So yeah, so we welcome new ideas and also helping different teams to launch their projects. Yep.
Amazing. Really excited to have you here today and celebrate and share everything that you guys are working on at the moment. I think without any further ado, let's get straight on to the first question. Now, the first question is all around AI, of course. Now, AI is transforming meme creation. Now, do you feel it enhances or dilutes the authenticity of meme culture? I would like to go, first of all, with Boris.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it's great synergy of both, narratives like regular memes and AI memes. They have an synergy, especially as you can, you can just produce art with AI and just produce memes on top of your, let's say, current art, and anyone really can do it, because like even new community members, if you do it correctly, like if you look at some meme coins, it's just like AI agents that producing some funny pictures, and anyone can just go there to some few websites and just type some prompt and get funny picture, funny video for community and post it to Twitter, to Telegram, to many other places. And this is, I think, what makes in it, synergy of these regular memes and AI memes. And I think that's pretty cool, because for example, I cannot draw any picture. It's just horrible. I'm not artist. But if I go to AI and ask me, make me a picture of Pepper, for example, and give me cool picture, I can post it. That's pretty cool, I think.
it's true, isn't it? I think the way in which communities are built traditionally, we would say traditionally, the space is still really young in the wider scheme of things. But like the way in which community groups are built is by connection of people, right? By a concept, an idea, or something that frankly just makes them laugh, right? So how AI impacts that is incredibly interesting. Irene, I would love to get your thoughts on the first question.
Yeah, sure. I actually totally agree with what Boris has shared. Right? I think it actually enhances people's creativities. Just like myself, I'm really a bad drawer, but with AIs, I can create my own image. And also, I do believe that the authenticity of the meme culture or communities is not just about the art itself. It might also related to the stories and also the communities behind. And I think AI is actually one new thing that people can, imagine and also play around. So yeah, for me, it's a good thing for the whole meme space, and definitely, some artists they in terms of art, right? Some artists they do care about authenticities and they might not like AI that much, but I think in memes, it helps with a lot of things, and also including AI agents. It's new thing that people would really like to enjoy and play around. So yeah, so for me, it's a good side upside for the
Super
whole meme
positive so
space.
far from Irene. I think always love starting spaces or live streams on a really positive note. Hopefully we can keep it positive throughout, but let's see what the other thought leaders have got to say. I think we can come on over to Tangerine, please. I'd love to get your thoughts on this.
Okay. So I believe AI is fundamentally enhancing meme culture. Why? By continuously learning from new meme-related database, AI achieves transformation in its understanding of meme culture from a quantitative change to qualitative leaps. For example, when AI is trained using existing internet memes, it develops model that generates memes more closely aligned with what the users want. This process not only it enables meme creator to produce content more effortlessly, but also empowers them through fine-tuned AI models that enhance creativity and the output. That's my point. Thanks.
It's really interesting that you mentioned efficiency and actually making it much easier than ever to create these memes and have some fun with them, right? I think we've definitely seen this in many aspects when it comes to a lot of the meme style images that are created, not necessarily projects, but in the sub communities. When projects are raiding or shilling or sharing information, it's easier than ever for the community to have fun. And it's an awesome aspect that I know that we all love within this part of this space. Now, Arkham, you weren't here for the first question. Welcome back. Hopefully you can hear us correctly. Now, why don't you give us a bit of an introduction to yourself? And also, let's get stuck into the first question. AI is transforming meme creation. Do you think it enhances or dilutes the authenticity of meme culture?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me all right? Yeah.
Yes, loud and clear.
All right, perfect. Apologies for that, but thanks for putting me on again. I'm Arkham, CMO of Toshi. For those who don't know, Toshi is the first meme coin to deploy on the Base blockchain. We are, as we like to call ourselves, the face of Base. The cat is blue, and it's a tribute to both Brian Armstrong's cat, the founder of Coinbase, and Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin. I won't take too long speaking about Toshi because we're already on the first question. But regarding the first question, I do think it enhances the authenticity of meme culture, and I think it does it in multiple ways. It's interesting that we're seeing this period of adaptation when it comes to AI, language models, and that sort of thing, especially with stuff even like with Midjourney, where a lot of people are saying, well, if it's done by AI, it's like almost it doesn't have as much value as if it were made by a human being. But I think over the next couple of years, we'll see that it will become a blend of first human and AI. And I think one thing that people sometimes forget about is AI learns a lot with humans. Matter of fact, there was this cool hack with ChatGPT where if you and ChatGPT language model, not completely AI, but just for the sake of the example, if you ask ChatGPT like, "Hey, I need you to do this task," and you at the end said, my reputation depends on this, please, give it your best effort, you would actually get a different result. And the reason for this is the LLM is actually learning through human behavior. So AI is going to become more and more human. It's going to adapt to the humor and the nuances of what it is for let's call it human humor. And I think that is going to make it's going to make itself more and more adapted to memes. Plus, I think what I would also like to add here is we've seen this especially with politics, even in the last election, memes being used as a form of communication and almost being weaponized in order to gain votes. And believe it or not, a lot of those memes are actually generated by AI already, and they're tested to see which ones work the best. So I think maybe we're even closer to an AI meme future than we think. And in the next couple of years, a lot of cool things are going to come out.
Yeah, it's super bullish times, isn't it? People are so excited and they're seeing the utility in the real world. And of course, when we invite fantastic projects on, we get the chance to celebrate that. So let's break it down into a few more questions and welcome Arkham to today's session. Okay, so the next question is for Irene over at Flap. Now, Flap offers a streamlined one-click launch pad for coins, but how do you actually ensure that human creativity and, of course, artistic expression are not lost during AI-driven processes? How important is human elements in launching successful meme projects within the space that is frankly so community driven?
Yep, I think that's a very good question. Just for me, I think AI is a way for artistic expression, as I mentioned, right? And I think a lot of AI art itself, they are creative and also has its authenticity behind. So we don't really need to think it as a way to diminish the authenticities of the art creations itself. So also to me, I do believe that why meme is so attractive to people, it's not only about the art. It's it's also about what story it tells and also the consensus the community holds. So I think AI is just a tool. So it's a new thing that can help artists to create more art, to tell more stories, and it's a way to a new way for people to engage the communities. So as for the second question, I think co-creation is very important for memes. And it's the most important part of meme coin culture, right? So the people are the most important part of co-creation. So for a meme projects to be successful, people are definitely the most important elements in the whole process, including how you tell the story to the other people, how to engage more users in. And we can see a lot of people to create arts for a meme itself, right, and spread over Twitter or other social media platforms. So with AI and also with the more efficient tools, people can actually make the whole process more efficient and better. So yeah, that's what I think.
I mean, it's awesome to hear how you've basically created something that, makes the creation strategy or process much more efficient for individuals, but actually with the community at the forefront of the decision making around the creation of it. For me, it's really exciting, and I cannot wait to hear more throughout today's session. Now, I'm going to open it back up to all speakers, and I'm going to start here with Boris. Do you consider memes a form of art in today's digital world? Where do you actually draw the line between art and AI generated content?
It's a kind of hard question for me because I'm more technical, guys. I'm not so much involved in art, Yeah, but my wife, she's very like to visit museums, and I visited it many times with her. And basically, when I see some Renaissance era pictures, I got an idea that it's memes, just of some, like 18th century or something like that. So I think, yeah, current memes, it's also big part of, art culture and big part of our culture. We just cannot live already without memes, yeah. Uh, yeah, something like that, I think.
I love that. I think how, Tangerine, I'd love from your perspective, from the launch site and the launch process and concept. how do you differentiate the feeling or the consensus or even the approach between traditional art and AI generated?
So I need to tell my point first. So I think meme in a way represent an art form native to the digital world. Well, today's memes might seem like simple, forgettable images. They have the potential to evolve into a native art form for future generation, and each generation has its own unique artistic taste, and the memes reflect their evolutions. So, however, it's important to know that current AI generated memes still carry a distinct AI-made feel, which is key characteristic that differentiate them from the human created memes. So, for example, if you guys create a cool guy or cute girl by the stable diffusions, it's uh, is uh, it's very it's easy to know that it's generated by the AI, not the human made it. So yeah.
I mean, it's really interesting, isn't it, how you do differentiate that? I mean, some of it is, absolutely obvious that it's AI generated, but a lot of it really isn't. Arkham, I'd love to get your thoughts on this.
Yeah, I think first of all, if memes are a form of art in the digital world of today, absolutely. I think it also depends on the concept of what we would call art here, whether it is just visual, drawn, and which format it is. But if we zoom out, I think a lot of these memes almost become a movement of sorts, and that itself can be it can be through the certain lenses can be perceived as an art movement. But I won't get too much into that because it's a bit conceptual here in this case. I do want to focus on the second part of the question, which is where do we draw the line between art and AI generated content? I think right now people are placing perhaps a bit too much emphasis on human made versus AI. I think we will get to a point where it's going to be undistinguishable. And if we take a look at something like Sora, which is just coming out from OpenAI, we're already seeing like videos that are very hard to tell, mostly nature landscapes and that sort of thing, but they're very hard to tell whether it's real or not. And honestly, I'm looking forward to the time where we can train an AI model with the current art that we have for Toshi, and we could just generate even better and better content to the point where it's like, oh, we don't even know if it's human or not. Does it really matter at that point? That what matters is the evolution of the meme itself. I think we'll probably see, and we're already seeing with AI agents and the whole AI agent meta that has spawned in the last, I think, 2 months, maybe 1 month. I think that's the start of something that will become much, much bigger. We'll come to a place where memes will almost develop themselves. We have memes already launching tokens. I think memes will get to a point where they're not just running Twitter accounts; they're creating their own visuals and their own art, and they're kind of communicating with us. And at that part, it becomes fun. It also becomes a bit scary, but I think it's going to be very interesting.
I mean, scary. It reminds me of iRobot or the Men in Black films. You just don't know where this is going to go, right? For me, it's super exciting. So yeah, really bullish on it, and I keep overusing the word bullish because I am so bullish on AI and especially the use cases for it. I think on one of our previous streams, we heard around how Morph and Morph Network had created an AI meme coin around one of its founders and senior leadership team. And now they have the ability, they've created a character around, of course, the main person over at Morph, who actually now the community can go and ask questions and it gives them an instant response. And it's just part of the meme token and the meme culture and narrative. And for me, from a customer service point of view, that is an awesome use case of AI, its technologies, and actually having a real fun spin on it and creating a meme coin. And for me, it's something a little bit different. Awesome. Thank you, Arkham. We can come on over to Irene. I'd love to get your thoughts on this. Can you hear me, Irene?
Hey, sorry. Yeah, I think I got lost a little bit. Yep. Actually, can you repeat the question a little bit?
Yes, no problem. Basically, I want to know, do you consider memes a form of art in today's digital world? And where do you draw on the line between art and AI generated content?
Yes, I think this is a very interesting question. For me, since I've come across a lot of projects, right, and a lot of them are artists, but actually most of the teams, they are not artists, but they just love to play around memes. So if we are going to, I think we definitely need to, separate two parts. And also I think that different storytellings would have its upsides and also the downsides. If we really strengthens the art itself, right, it's more about the creations and also like the art. But if it's just about whether we want to have fun with this image, and also whether we want to have fun with this character, I think we don't really need to emphasize or really care about much about whether this meme is a great art or not. So also I think that since, as you mentioned, the agents, and also since we can speak to AI agents, and they can also carry out their own memes. I think previously they are AI agents, they launched good memes and people were quite formal about projects. I think that's very funny, and I think that's what we should hear more about, right? It's a funny way and also something new that people would love to try.
Yeah, it's really interesting. And I think where users determine the value of art and perceive, traditionally, the old fashioned artist, pen and pencil, paintbrushes, creating a masterpiece. Through time, it's shown to have tremendous value. Can AI replicate that in the future? I guess that's down to how the community buys into it, right? Okay, let's move on to the next question. And this is for Toshi Arkham. Now, Toshi's identity has been tied deeply into base in its community, but is also grounded in humor and culture. Now, how do you think we should balance AI-driven processes with the need to be more authentic? Now, human creativity within the meme creation, perhaps you could expand a little bit on that.
Yeah, for sure. I think my answer would kind of.
Ooh, I'm not sure if you're having some sound issues there, Arkham. It sounded like you dropped the phone or
Oh,
something. I don't know.
there we go.
Okay,
Can you hear
cool.
me?
Got you, yeah.
Yeah,
Got you.
accidentally muted myself. My bad. um, yeah, I was saying. I think my answer here would pick some of the points that I already mentioned on my previous answers on the other topics, which would be number one. Uh, a lot of what AI is learning is coming from human behavior. It's not like this robotic, like we see in the movies, that is completely different from us. It's learning from our humor. It's learning from the things that we like. So I think in a way, the more that this integration will happen, and it will happen almost seamlessly, this need for balance will become a very, very gray line and very distorted at a certain point. I think right now it's very easy to distinguish, and it's very easy to say, well, we don't want to generate video with certain AI tools because the hands come up weird or something like that. But come 5 years in the future, will there be a need to balance between human made and AI made? I don't really think so, because I think AI is going to level up to a certain point where it becomes almost a tool to produce things. It will still be used by humans. It will be a tool. It will be a means to an end. It's not necessarily something completely unorganic, completely detached from the human reality. So I think when we're talking about balance, it's really about where in the timeline of AI adoption are we right now? Yeah, sure, we need to balance because maybe we we create a Toshi on Mid Journey and the eyes come out wrong. It's like, guys, we can't really launch this. But in 5 years, when it's really really good, balance is going to be a weird word to throw around, honestly. So not to sound like I'm repeating myself over and over, but there is, in the future, there is a place in time where either you use AI to produce a lot for your memes and produce a lot for your brand, or you're just going to be losing the game because it's going to be an advantage that you will have to use, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. It's super interesting, some of the points that you brought. I think it brings me on to my next question really nicely as well. And by the way, we've just surpassed 10,000 live viewers in today's stream. Thank you very much to everybody that has tuned in. If you are enjoying this, please do hit that retweet button. Drop us a comment. We're going to read some of them out. I can see Nate, BB, Borgie, Barry, The Ghost, Dr. Monkey, all in the comments. Keep spamming those comments. Thank you very much for joining us today. Now, the next question I have, I'm going to start with Boris again. Now, we know that AI has many advantages, but can it help in terms of how potentially viral AI meme coins and AI art can go? Maybe you could touch on a few of the aspects of it.
Well, I think that it's indeed great tool to make your meme coin meme viral, indeed, because like it's just infinity amount of content can be produced, like every day, every minute, every hour. It can be pictures, videos, just tweets, right? Plus we see, like, probably Elisa A16Z, it's some biggest software right now for AI agents, and basically all that AI agents, they just go in Twitter and start posting response to other people, and it brings a lot of views, and yeah, and it's that way. It's also like getting more and more viral. Yeah, it's like we created our art initially with our artist, but right now we also think to use AI just to make all art based on his art. So we like tuning AI to generate same art like our artist doing, just to do a lot of content every day. Yeah, and
Maybe you could
also
touch on that a little bit more, Boris. Sorry to jump in, but it is the next question. So while we're on it, obviously we know that Lumi is integrated in AI agent. Why don't you just explain it in a little bit more detail as well within this answer?
Yeah, sure. So basically we started, like I told, with art, right? And we just got an idea that it will be nice if we also generate videos, for example, with our art. And first of all, we have done some Telegram bots, and people just can, if you go in our Telegram, you can generate some funny video with our mascot. And also we continue right now, yeah, indeed, with we launched yesterday indeed like Elisa fork that also producing videos and text in our Twitter. It's communicate with people, response to tweet, post tweets, doing a lot of nice things. And like our next step is indeed to make all art what we generate basically with AI. Yeah.
I mean, it's super exciting. I know, like I said earlier to you before we jumped on, people have been sharing this project with me, and I'm excited to see how it works, how it goes. I'm definitely going to go and check it out after the stream. Well, let's get back to the question.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
So let's go back. Let's go back. I would love to get Tangerine's thoughts on it, because, like, how can AI affect the virality of actual memes? Like, how we're seeing things go crazy. Moodeng, for example, Peanut. Could have they been predicted by AI? Like, could AI have maybe helped the big push of it? What's your thoughts on that?
So the one immediate impact is the significant increase in meme production due to the growing number of the fine-tuned AI models. Once a viral meme is being created, then AIGC can produce a bunch of memes. More and more memes created by AI then will force the real creator to create more fantastic viral memes. So in the short term, the risk of AIGC memes might inspire creators with the fresh ideas. So on the flip side, there is also a risk of innovation stagnation as meme content become more repetitive. So however, as this model improve, AI will become better at generating viral, trend-worthy memes. Once again, providing the principle that quantitative changes lead to the qualitative breakthroughs. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's really interesting. I'd love to get Arkham's thoughts on this, please.
So could you remind me of the question, please? Whether AI can determine the virality of certain memes? Is that it? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And how can it actually boost it if not?
Yeah. I'm actually going to start from the second part of the question, which is in terms of boosting. Absolutely. I think one of the big things is, especially in crypto, we want to capture the attention of the masses, right? So anything that brings that attention into the space is good. And in this case, I think everything that happens related to AI and just the virality that can also be achieved with the tools, and that's a completely different part of the question as well, can definitely boost the virality of memes. However, I like the first part of the question quite a lot because in my world, the world of marketing, we talk a lot about stuff like sentiment analysis. And for the last, I don't know, 10 to 20 years, sentiment analysis is very, very hard to do because it's quite redundant. What's the word I'm looking for? It's very simple because we didn't really have these LLMs. We didn't really have these tools to uh, analyze mass pieces of data and really look at social media and make conclusions off the bat. But imagine an AI, it's going to come to this point for sure, that can in real time see mentions of the meme. Not only that, but look at the visuals that are being posted about the meme, make an assumption about the sentiment behind it. And Chill Guy is another example. I was pissed off when KFC posted about Chill Guy because I didn't catch it. I was like, where did this come from? And I imagine there will be a point where, and maybe we're already there, where AI can do sentiment analysis to a certain degree, where it kind of can predict that virality is going to come from the meme. It's going to see that, oh, these groups, these communities that are talking about this meme, then if we follow a certain pattern, this is going to happen. Therefore, it has 69% chance of going viral or something like that. So I do believe that that's definitely a possible future, maybe already in the present.
Yeah, it's really interesting the points that you make. I think especially the KFC point, when brands or KOLs, for example, they do jump on a trend, like where is this collated? How quickly can you get that information? And how quickly can you get an understanding for kind of the community that is being built via potential impressions? It's super interesting to me. And I think how you measure that, how you collate it, maybe that could be the next big thing. Who knows? It's an interesting point that you bring up. Irene, I would love to get your thoughts on this.
Yep, sure. I think as everyone has mentioned, right, after a meme coin is launched, I think the AI tools can definitely help catch and also help analyze the trendiness and also the people's tractions, so that it can help us to quickly identify whether the meme coins can be viral. That's the first point. And the other thing is because it's a very efficient tools, it can help the meme coins to spread out the words to the communities and also to increase the impressions. So I think that's one part. But I think the other thing it's very important is that a lot of meme coins, just as you mentioned, Moodens and also Peanuts, they originate from the real life, right? I know that a lot of AI teams, they are actually carrying out tools to analyze the real life data and also social media contents, including either it's animals or politics related topics, and the AI agent will launch a viral coins just based on the data retrieved from the social media platforms. So I think so itself, the AI itself can carry out very good memes already, and it can, on the other hand, to help increase the efficiencies of the spread of the words. So I think definitely it's a good thing for the viralness of the meme coins.
Yeah, that's awesome and super positive outlook as well. I think I'm going to come to Boris, and I'd love to get a little bit more of a better understanding of how you're actually integrating AI into meme creation and providing experiences. You touched on it in terms of the AI agent, but like, what's next? What is separating you apart from the competitive nature of what others are building within the space right now?
Well, I think that next steps will be even more, interesting than it was before. We probably heard yesterday that AI agent first time ordered pizza. If you have not heard about it, yeah, in Twitter there is a lot of talks about that, and we basically also got a nice idea. I also wanted to bring it's here, but we didn't have enough time to launch it. But basically, we have a Lumi that can join Twitter Space, and this is indeed AI agent that will join Twitter Space and speak with other people, and he can follow discussion, and I think it will be pretty cool. Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty cool, and I think that the fact that you're building with community in mind at all times is really,
Yeah.
really interesting, right?
Yeah, indeed. Just imagine you can have two AI agents speaks in Twitter Space for 24 hours. It will be crazy.
That would be crazy. I think it would put people like myself out of a job. So let's delete that just for now, if that's all right. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, we'll move on to the next question. The next question is for Tangerine. I would love to know, how are you utilizing AI to streamline meme creation and coin launches? And what advantages does this offer to both creators, but most importantly, people that may be listening, the investor?
So, okay, our product is built around the AI agents that automatically capture the trending topics on social media using the large language models. The AI comprehends the content and generates relevant tokens and launches them on our launchpad. The AI agent also autonomously create corresponding communities and manage 24 hours automatic marketing campaigns. For example, if a viral sensation involves the squirrels soaring off the Empire State Building, the AI could craft a token like squirrel token and complete with the emblematic flying squirrel icon. So for investor, the biggest advantage for our product is that the majority of tokens are issued without the human intervention, minimizing the risk of fraud. So compared to the traditional launchpad, our approach is more decentralized and ensure fair token launches. Additionally, by leveraging AI to identify trending topics, we enable investors to quickly participate in meme coin transaction tied to the latest trends. Our platform stands out because it eliminates human intervention during the token issuance process. So ensuring greater fairness by decentralizing token launches and relying on AI-driven process, we reduce the risk commonly associated with the mutual fraud and manipulations. So this approach not only enhance trust but also ensure investor to capitalize on emerging trends faster with more confidence. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, confidence is a really important word, right? And I think we've seen this more so within the AI sector. People have actually became incredibly confident with accessing them on a day-to-day basis. I mean, if you remove the token creation point of view, for example, the use of ChatGPT, now you even got grandmothers using this thing. You know, it's made the ease of access to information so much easier than it's ever been before. So in my opinion, it's a matter of time before AI projects within the financial industry and world absolutely blow up a lot more than they already have. It's just about time, trust, for example. Now, we have come to the end of today's session. We're just about to hit 13,000 people that have tuned into today's session. So a massive thank you to everybody. But I want to give everybody the opportunity to have some closing thoughts. And I'd like to start first with Irene. Have you got any closing thoughts? And thank you for joining us today.
Yep. So I think for the whole space, right? Since I also talked to many friends about AI and memes and whether it can be a very big thing in the future. So I think that I think it actually, since in the past, right, the whole crypto space, meme is a very important part of the cultures and also communities, how people get involved in the crypto space. But due to the AIs, it actually attracts to a larger audience for the memes. So a lot of AI companies or AI product teams, they see the potential of AI memes, so decides to step in the space. So it's an opportunity for mass adoption, which I feel really bullish about. So yeah, I personally definitely think that there are a lot of upsides in the space, and we are definitely looking for building more great memes and also great funny stories for everybody. Yep.
That's awesome. And thank you so much, Irene, for joining us today. Next, I would really like to go to Boris.
Well, guys, I really enjoyed it today, especially about ideas that AI can, find next big trends in meme coins. That's pretty cool. Yeah. It's my first time, I think, such big one. Yeah. We'll be happy to join next time. Yeah. Thanks for invitation.
No, it's our pleasure to have you. You definitely will not be a stranger. We would love to have you back with us again, Boris. Arkham, over to you. Do you have any closing thoughts?
So first of all, definitely thank you so much for having us. An absolute pleasure. I think the questions were really interesting. I think my closing thought would be, it's innovation and adaptation. The people who are on the forefront and the vanguard of using these tools and finding out the best ways to use, how to use them, are going to have a massive advantage going forward. And I can definitely guarantee that from the Toshi team, we're always looking into innovative ways that we can expand the brand, and we're definitely going to be looking into this as well. So yeah, other than that, wishing everyone an amazing December and happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays to you as well. Thank you so much for jumping on today. I really do appreciate your time, and hopefully you can come back and join us again in the future. And finally, Tangerine, some closing thoughts, please.
So firstly, thanks for inviting me for this AMA Invest. And secondly, it's very interesting to share my views with other co-founders and hosts. It's very fantastic, and it's given me a lot for input to how to integrate the AI agents with my product together. So yeah, and finally, so happy Christmas to all.
Oh, thank you very much. And thank you very much for coming today. I know for some of us on today, English isn't our first language, so a massive thank you for the effort you've put into researching and taking part in today's discussion to give our communities the very best insights within the space. So thank you, and thank you so much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that comes to a close for today's MemeWave session. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow, exactly the same time. We have another fantastic panel helping bring you the latest alpha. And from my perspective, today has been awesome. Please do go back, review today's session, and learn. These have been some amazing guests. Go and check their projects out, check them out, and follow them on social media to help you make the most informed decisions. We've hit 13,500 live viewers. I've been Jamie. I'm the marketing director here at Bitget Wallet. Thank you so much for joining us on today's live stream, and we will see you again very, very soon. Thanks again.
Yo! Meme coin fam, it's Bitget Wallet. Hot picks at MemeX, let's do our thing. Tools so sharp, we're changing the game. Find the next 1000x, remember the name. Hot picks got the alpha top tier flow. AI meets hype, now your bags can grow. MemeX drops coins as they launch in sight. Solana, ETH, Tron, it's a trader's delight. Wow! Bitget Wallet, the place to trade. Tools so smooth, every move gets paid. Real-time gems and liquidity too. Meme frenzy's here, it's all up to you. K-line charts, insights on display. Smarter trades made every single day. Profit in view, let your wallet ignite. Bitget Wallet keeps your goals in sight. Yeah! Download now, don't let it wait. Bitget Wallet, where legends create. From meme coin trends to the trading flow, it's your go-to wallet, let's watch it grow. Download now, don't let it wait. Go! Bitget Wallet, where legends create. From meme coin trends to the trading flow, it's your go-to wallet, let's watch it grow!